Hello friends, welcome to Secret of Electronics. In this video we will learn how to make a smart Wi-Fi door lock using the Raspberry Pi Pico board and the MicroPython programming language. The given circuit diagram demonstrates a smart Wi-Fi door lock system using a Raspberry Pi Pico W board, a relay dival circuit, and a DC to DC buck converter circuit. The Raspberry Pi Pico W is powered by a regulated 5-volt supply derived from a 12-volt input using a LM2596 buck converter circuit. The converter steps down the 12-volt input to 5-volt using a 68 microhenry inductor, a Schottky diode, and filtering capacitors. With the output voltage set by a voltage divider, the 5-volt output powers both the Pico W board and a 5-volt relay dival circuit. The Pico W controls the relay through its GPIO 15 pin, which is connected to the base of a BC547 NPN transistor through a 5 kilo ohm resistor. When GPIO 15 is set high, the transistor turns on, energizing the relay coil. A flyback diode protects against back EMF, and a LED with a 220 ohm resistor indicates the relay status. The relay, powered by the 5-volt line, switches a separate 12-volt power line to control a DC solenoid lock. When the relay is activated, then the 12-volt is applied to the solenoid lock, unlocking the door. This entire setup enables the door to be remotely unlocked through Wi-Fi communication handled by the Raspberry Pi Pico W using MicroPython. The given MicroPython code is designed to run on a Raspberry Pi Pico W board and functions as a smart Wi-Fi controlled door lock system. The system sets up a Wi-Fi access point named Pico Door Lock with the password Raspberry, allowing users to connect directly to the Pico without an external Wi-Fi network. It then starts a basic HTTP web server on a IP address 192.168.4.1, which hosts a HTML page containing two forms, one for unlocking the door by entering a password and another for updating the password. The GPIO 15 pin is configured to control a relay and thus the solenoid lock. By setting it high to unlock the door lock for 3 seconds before relocking it, passwords are stored in a local text file named password.txt, ensuring presence across restarts. On the first run, if the file does not exist, a default password 1234 is created. When a user submits the unlock form, the server checks if the entered password matches the stored one. If correct, then the door is unlocked briefly. Otherwise, a error message is shown. The update form allows users to change the password by providing the current password and a new one with at least 3 characters. All instructions result in status messages such as door unlocked or incorrect password that are displayed back on the web page, providing feedback to the user. The code ensures a seamless and interactive door control experience by any Wi-Fi enabled smartphone or browser without the need for additional apps. Now connect the Raspberry Pi Pico W board to your PC or laptop using a USB cable. After connecting, open the Thorny IDE. Once Thorny IDE is open, you will see a untitled blank file already opened by default. Next, go to Tools, then Options, and navigate to the Interpreter section. Under Interpreter, select MicroPython Raspberry Pi Pico, and under Port, choose Try to detect port automatically. After selecting both options, click OK. Once you click OK, you should see the MicroPython version displayed in the Shell section, which indicates that the Raspberry Pi Pico W board is successfully connected to your PC or laptop. Now copy the MicroPython code which you can download from the link given in the description. After copying it, paste it into the blank file in Thonny IDE. Once pasted, go to File and click Save. Then select Raspberry Pi Pico as the location and save the file with the name main.py. This will successfully upload the code to the Raspberry Pi Pico W board. Now disconnect the Raspberry Pi Pico W board from your PC or laptop. Next, connect all the components together according to the main circuit diagram discussed at the beginning of this tutorial. I already have all the section PCBs that we created to test my project. As you can see, this is my relay driver section PCB and this is my voltage or buck converter PCB. So I just need to connect all the PCBs, the Raspberry Pi Pico W board and the DC 12 volt solenoid lock together according to our main circuit diagram. Now I have connected the circuit to a 12 volt DC power source. I am using a computer SMPS as the 12 volt power source. Next, open the Wi-Fi settings on your smartphone and turn on Wi-Fi. After a few moments, you will see Pico Door Lock in the list of available networks. Click on it and enter the password that we defined in the MicroPython code for the access point. After entering the password, your smartphone will be connected to the Raspberry Pi Pico W board's access point. Then open the browser on your smartphone, type the Raspberry Pi Pico W board's IP address and press enter. You can find the IP address of the Raspberry Pi Pico W board in your smartphone's Wi-Fi setting. After clicking enter, you will see a web page. On this web page, you can unlock the door lock and also update the door lock password. You can unlock the door lock by entering the default password. After unlocking, the door lock automatically locks again after 3 seconds. You can also change the door lock password from this web page. After changing the password, you will notice that the old default password no longer works. Now you can unlock the door lock only by entering the new password.